Just get that man out of the building, please.
Week 13 is already here. So today we're going to go over the Thanksgiving games, the Black Friday game, and we're going to give our predictions for the rest of Week 13's games, plus Monday Night Football, plus Thursday Night Football next week. So what do you think about the game so far?
Man, you already know how I feel, but we'll start off Packers Lions. Pretty straightforward game. I mean, it was fairly high scoring. Kind of expected the Lions to come out a little bit stronger on the offensive side, but Jordan Love played really well. I think he, 4 touchdowns, felt pretty good. Lions, Jared Goff is just very odd. I mean, maybe that's just me, but I feel like he's just off at times. The Cowboys Chiefs, obviously that did not go the way that we expected in the slightest. Kind of thought the Chiefs would come out a little bit stronger, trying to, make a push for the playoffs. The Cowboys are really trying to push for the playoffs. And as much as I don't like to admit it, that they really do have a chance to make that either that wild card or get to the NFC East. If the Eagles don't put, some wins together here. The next game was the Ravens and Bengals. And at that point, I was already tired from the turkey. Joe Burrow coming back is pretty awesome, but it's kind of what we've seen from the Bengals. It looked same as he actually had worse completion than Flacco and less yards, but it was the same result anyway. The Bengals are just kind of who they are no matter who they're playing against. So they're always honest. The Ravens are the most confusing team, I feel like, because they're either amazing or they do nothing. And it doesn't make much sense. There's not really any kind of fluidity to their game. They always play with some kind of, I want to say just like incompetence, it feels like at times, where they just don't ever have like a string of, they don't ever feel like they have drives where they go from one play that leads to another play. It's always, I do this play, I do this play, but there's no like, I'm doing this play so that I can set up for a play in the future. And that's very confusing. And that's how it feels for the Eagles too. And that goes into the Bears Eagles. That's exactly why Kevin Patullo needs to be fired. I know. Keep blaming the OC, blah, 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 blah. It's the truth though. If you have no fluidity from play to play and you call plays like he did coming out of halftime, you're not going to win games. That though, like these plays don't make sense. Nothing is setting up for the next play, and that's a problem. Congrats to the Bears because they exploited a lot for this. Eagles got to clean it up. I think you got to fire Kevin Patullo. Call up Doug Peterson. He even said he would come in as an offensive coordinator. Call him up. At this point, he can't be worse.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to echo what you just said perfectly because you had great explanations across the board there. As far as what I think, I'm gonna be pretty quick here. Packers and Lions. First of all these games didn't go the way I thought we were gonna go. I think both of us, which is kind of cool. It's NFL, anyone can win, right? But Packers and Lions, man. I mean, Jordan, like you said, Jordan Love played amazing. He was poised. If he made a bad play, he bounced right back and backed up another great play. So Jordan Love looked amazing. Lions were kind of inconsistent all game, kind of a little confusing there, but it was cool to see the Packers going into Detroit and kind of get the job done. Lions, they have their backs against the wall now, so we'll see how they bounce back. They have a big game against the Cowboys on Thursday, so we'll see how that one goes. Chiefs, Cowboys, I mean, I thought this was going to be a heater for the Chiefs. I mean, like you said, their defense, the Chiefs' defense is a real problem. And just like you said, again, that's not going to do them any favors in the playoffs. I don't see the Chiefs as a threat at all this year. I know once they get into the playoffs, they have Mahomes, this, that. But listen, their defense is not good. I don't care who you have in offense. In the playoffs, it's a different animal. You're not going to go far. Mahomes did play well. 4 touchdowns. I don't know the completion percentage, but he played really well. Dak, he bounced back after some bad plays. The Cowboys are getting hot at the right time, so let's see if they can keep that going. Bengals, Ravens. I mean, Ravens. The Ravens are just like who's showing up on game day. That's where the Ravens are. They're like you said, they're very confusing, very inconsistent. Their defense is not that great. Their offense is too inconsistent for me. The Bengals look great. They did. They got Burrow back, but the thing about the Bengals, their defense really balled out. They were getting trashed all season, having the worst defense in the history of NFL, which is not even true. And they showed up and played like one of the better ones this year. So that's cool to see. We'll see if they can keep the ball rolling next week. Bears and Eagles. I mean, oh my gosh. Like the play calling was ass. Like you said, it's been ass all year. The Bears, we have to give credit where it's due as well. The Bears came into the link. They played really well. Ben Johnson needs to be in the conversations for coach of the year for sure. Caleb's been playing outstanding. I'm very surprised. No, not very surprised. I'm very pleased, I guess, with Caleb. He's been really doing well after last year getting trashed all year. Caleb bounced back big time. Their defense is playing really really well. As far as the Eagles, dude, their defense didn't really show up. I mean, 200 something yards, 2 touchdowns on the ground. Play calling was ass. Quarterback play wasn't good. Receivers weren't getting separation. Offensive blocking was nothing was good for the Eagles. They have to fix that. They know they do. I think they're gonna because you know what kind of talent they have. It's the same players as last year, right? So it's kind of pointing a spotlight, right, where they need to make changes. But Eagles will figure it out. Bears are really good. So I mean, kind of cinema, man. Like this is what you want to see as a football fan is these teams go in and win when you don't really expect them to. So we'll see what happens going forward for them.
Now for the main slate games coming up on Sunday, we got 49ers versus Browns. The 49ers are favored by 5.5.
I think the 49ers cover here, man. I think they play better this week. I think Purdy plays better this week. I think they play like a more complete team. And I think they win here. I think they cover.
I'm going to take them by 7. I think they definitely take care of the Browns. Jaguars versus Titans. Jaguars are favored by 5.5.
I got Jags by 10.
I'm going to go Jags by 7. Again, I think this is just a touchdown game as well. Texans versus Colts, and the Colts are favored by 3.5.
Man, Joe, earmuffs. I got Texans winning here. The whole Daniel Jones thing worries me. I know they said it's like very minuscule hairline fracture, but dude, that and during game day and the way he plays, that's gonna really affect him. And as far as like JT, people don't realize how much it helps JT when they have that dual threat there at quarterback. So if his running game is gonna Daniel Jones' running game is gonna be kind of limited, they can focus more on JT. So I'm a little worried about them this week.
Yeah, they don't have to worry about Daniel Jones slipping on the outside there. So they're gonna do exactly what they're doing to Saquon this year.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take the Texans to win. I'm gonna take the Texans to win by 3. Sorry, Joe. Saints versus Dolphins. Dolphins are favored by 5.5.
Yeah, I think the Dolphins kind of go up or come out and really do well. I'm gonna say Dolphins by like 10.
I'm gonna say Dolphins win, but I think the Saints cover. I think it's gonna be a 3-point game. Dolphins win by 3. Falcons, Jets. Falcons are favored by only 2.5.
I'm gonna take Falcons by 6.
I was going to say the exact same thing. I think the Falcons are going to win by 6. I'm not a believer in the Falcons, but they're better than the Jets.
Yeah.
Cardinals versus Bucks. Bucks are favored by 3.5.
I'm gonna say Bucks by a touchdown. Give me the Bucks by a touchdown. I think this might be a little sloppy, boring game though. I think this game might be a little like underwhelming.
I think it's gonna be a low scoring game. I'm gonna take the Bucks by 3. The problem is that Baker still injured. He's questionable, and he was a full participant of the last practice. But when you hurt your shoulder, that's those ones where you wake up one day and it doesn't feel right.
Yeah.
Or you wake up on the wrong side of the bed and it's not there. But you wake up another day and it feels fine. It just is very, very dependent on a lot of factors. So I'm going to take the Bucks, but a win by 3 against the Cardinals. So the Cardinals cup. Rams versus Panthers, and the Rams are favored by 10 exactly.
It's like, which Bryce Young are you getting? You're going to get that Bryce Young from when, what was it, last week or a couple weeks ago when he looked like, a Hall of Famer, but I don't think you're gonna. I think the Panthers are gonna lose this game convincingly. They're gonna keep it close to the first half, then the Rams are gonna explode. So I got the Rams by 17.
This may be hopeful and wishful thinking, but I'm going to take the Rams, but I'm going to take the Panthers to cover. I'm going to say it's a 6-point game.
Nice.
Vikings, Seahawks. Seahawks are favored by 11.5.
Yeah, Seahawks. I mean, Seahawks by 20.
I was about to say the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the Seahawks by 20. JJ's not ready.
And plus, it's in Lumen Field, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's in
CenturyLink. We're still calling it CenturyLink Field.
Bills versus Steelers. Bills are favored by 3 even.
I'm gonna go upset here. It's not because I want the Bills to lose. It's just I think the Steelers. This is a spot for the Steelers to go in there to show up because it's in Pittsburgh and kind of upset the Bills a little bit. The Bills got some injuries in the old line, man. I think T.J. Watt, Alex Highsmith kind of feast a little bit again. Poor Allen, man.
I hate to say it, but I think you might be right. I'm going to take the Steelers to win by 3. Dawkins is injured. Kincaid is injured.
Yeah.
They got Brown out.
Yeah.
Palmer is injured. I mean, he's got even less receivers than normal. He's got, less tight ends than normal. And we're not even sure if he has the right tight ends yet.
Like, I think it's going to be close, but I think the Steelers win. It won't be like a blowout. I think like 3 points sounds legit.
Josh Allen keeps it close, but
Yeah, but he can only
Steelers
do
win
so
by
much.
3. Raiders versus Chargers. Chargers are favored by 8.5.
Hmm. I'm gonna say Chargers win. I'm gonna get Chargers by 10. I'm gonna Chargers by 10.
The experience of trying to make excuses for the Raiders to win is over. Chargers are winning. I'm gonna say the Chargers win by 17. The
Hmm.
Raiders are they've given up on the season. Broncos versus Commanders. The Broncos are favored by only 5.5.
Yeah, I mean, as much as I want the Commanders to win, obviously for seeding purposes, I mean the Broncos, their defense is too good. I think their offense is so inconsistent. That's what worries me about them for the playoffs. But I think their good offense shows up tomorrow night, and I think they're gonna kill the Commanders, man. I got Broncos by like 20.
The Commanders don't have a defense. The Commanders are all injured.
Yeah,
Their offense is really rough right now. I'm going to say Broncos by 21.
yeah.
And yeah, there's not really much to say about it. Giants versus Patriots on Monday Night Football.
Hmm.
Patriots are favored by 7 even.
Man, so I was just telling you earlier, this game worries me a little bit just because obviously our O-line is depleted now with that awful game on last Sunday, and the Giants' pass rush is so freaking scary. I do think their Patriots offense does enough. I'm gonna say Patriots by 3 or 4.
I think it's funny. I'm gonna take the Patriots to cover. I think they win by 10.
I
I'm
hope
not a
so.
believer in the
I don't want a
Giants.
stressful game.
The thing is that you can beat the pass rush by doing quick throws, and Drake
Mm,
May's not bad at that. I think they can do like blitz beaters, that they can do like hot routes. The secondary for the Giants is not good.
yeah,
So I think that they can easily, put together some crossing routes,
a
things
lot
like
of
that.
Henderson out of the
Yeah, a
backfield.
lot of
And
Henderson.
if they can, like you said, if they can
Um,
give May time, I mean, their secondary is so bad. I think our deep game will be fine.
The other thing is that the Giants are so eager to go after the quarterback because that's all they really have,
Yeah,
that screens are going to be insane for the
yeah,
Patriots. And I totally see the Patriots being able to take care of this.
sweet.
Now for Thursday, looking into next week, week 14, Cowboys versus Lions, and Detroit is favored by 3.5.
Man, I think Cowboys go in there and get it done, man. Obviously no Amon. I'm not making excuses. Obviously no Amon. That's gonna kind of damper their offense a little bit. They can focus more on J-Mo and those guys. But I think the Cowboys are on a heater. I think they're gonna go in there and win by maybe like a field goal.
They are on a heater, but this is where it tempers down. I got Lions, and I got Lions by 7. I think the Lions can take care of them. The Lions are going to try to come back and make some noise.
And they're
So,
playing for their season pretty much. I know there's still a few weeks left,
yep.
but this will put them at 7-6. And obviously you got the wild card teams, man. You got the Bears 9-3. Then you have like the Seahawks. You got the Niners both with 8 wins right now. It's like they got to win this game. They really do.
Well, looking at the standings, I can tell you they're not getting in if they don't win this game.
Packers
This
eight
is
and three
it.
right now.
Because the
Yeah,
Packers are 8-3, they have to get that third. They have to get that 7th wild card seeding,
yeah.
and we know Washington's not going to take it. We
And the Cowboys
know
would pass them too.
they're
The
going to
Cowboys
can't,
too,
but the
man. They would
Cowboys
be
passed
way
them.
out, way down.
Yeah. So I think Detroit is fighting for their season here and now, and I think they're just too good to miss the playoffs this year.
Yeah. All right, it's time for Luchii's locks. He's gonna give you his 4 favorite bets of the week, 3 locks, and 1 sleeper. So what do we have this week?
So this week, we're going to go with Cam Ward having a passing touchdown, Christian McCaffrey with 5 receptions or more, Devontae Adams with a touchdown or more. And then our sleeper, I'm going to go with Genty. I don't like betting on the Raiders anymore, but Genty is a little bit different. And I'm going to take Genty to get a touchdown in this game. Probably be the only touchdown that the Raiders get this game, but I'm going to take Genty to get that touchdown as our sleeper. Guys, you can trail that if you'd like, but please play responsibly.
All right, guys, that's it for today's video. Make sure you like the video, share it with a friend, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. We'll see you in week 14.